Welcome to No Filter, the Malkops and the Malala Pipes. I'm your host, Half White. As you can see, we are the champions, my friend. Orlando Pirates actually bagged their first trophy of the season, which is the MTN8. We won MTN8 for the fourth time in a row. Now this puts us up there with the top MTN achievers, which is we are now sitting on 14 MTN8 trophies. And number one is obviously our noisy neighbors, Kaizer Chiefs are sitting with 15 MTN8 trophies. They took it 15 times, we took it 14 times. Surprisingly enough, since we are going to be also talking about the big three, Sundowns only took it 4 times. So, Orlando Pirates, well done to them. It was a nice display of talent. The new guys actually experiencing their first time winning the trophy. We're talking about a defender like Begezeli Mbogazi. His first silverware, his first trophy with the club. Well done to him. Things are going well for him. He had a very good game. We're talking about Apoli's first silverware. You know what? It was just a nice sight to see. The match ended in a 3-0. Unfortunately, Stellenbosch for the second time in a row. We played with Stellenbosch the last season's final. We played with Stellenbosch again this season. They keep reaching the finals. Eh? Steve Barker, the coach of Stellenbosch, I almost said your new name is now Olak, which means almost. Sorry for naming you the Malala Pipe of the Week, but for reaching the semi-final, you did well. The final, the semi-final and the final, only to lose for the second time against the same club. Moving forward, well done again to Orlando Pirates. Moving forward, Bafana also had an amazing match against Nigeria, the Giants of Africa. You must remember it was a very crucial game where we had to secure either a point or 3 points. We are number one on the group standings. It's the World Cup qualifiers. Nigeria, unfortunately, are sitting on number 3. After the game had ended in a 1-0 draw, the star-studded Nigerian team could not actually salvage 3 points or a win against the locally based players Bafana with also a young squad. So Nigeria might as well kiss their hopes of playing the 2026 World Cup in America and Canada goodbye, but all hope is not lost yet. So we are still remaining with 2 games more to play. Nigeria is still going to play Rwanda and Benin. We are still going to play Zimbabwe and Rwanda. Good luck to Bafana. It's almost in the bag. Besides the 3-point deduction, we'll see that after the group matches have concluded, and we now know who's going to the World Cup next year. Another story, Sundowns actually bagged another win over the weekend. It was a league game on Sunday. Now Sundowns are sitting on top of the PSL log. So they are currently number 1. Number 2 is Kukune United. Number 3 is Kaizer Chiefs. Funny enough, or in the midst of everything, Kaizer Chiefs are going to be playing Kukune United this Tuesday. So it was number 1 against number 2 initially the fixture. So since now Sundowns took the number 1 spot, so it's number 2 versus number 3. You must remember both teams haven't lost any games yet. They all have draws and wins, sitting comfortably nicely there on the top 5. Pirates actually were supposed to play over the next coming weekend, since they do have a CAF match, so their game is going to be moved to another date. So they are going to be playing a team from Lesotho, which is the group phases of the CAF championships. And coming back to our rugby ladies, you must remember our rugby ladies were playing a World Cup, so they did qualify for the knockout stages. Unfortunately, they got knocked out, so they are coming back home. We are so proud of our ladies. Well done. You represented the country well, and you did the best that you could. Remember, it was their first time going into the knockout stages. The men's rugby team actually won. They won against New Zealand with a nice scoreline. It was 10 against. It was 10. New Zealand had 10. I think South Africa had like 20 something at the last time I checked the update. But the result is they won. Kudos to them. So, we have bragging rights, guys. Orlando Pirates, you must love it for the Pirates. We did amazing well. Thanks for the turnout again at Mbombela. The ticket, it was sold out. It was a nice affair. Good match. It went to extra time. The introduction of Apolis, the introduction of Muremi, the introduction of Mabasa made a huge difference. So, thank you so much to all the players and all the effort they've been put. Our coach Wadu was involved in an accident a couple of weeks ago when we played against Chipa United. Remember, after that match, we won that match 3-0. After that match, he was involved in a car accident. It was not that hectic or that major. They were helping out someone who was actually stranded along the freeway, and then they actually had an accident from there. Someone actually crashed into them. So he did actually have an arm supporting kind of thing. We call it ice cream. He was wearing ice cream. I could see him celebrating with one hand there. So yeah, thank you so much. We've been through a lot, and it's amazing to now know that we've bagged our first trophy. And see you soon. This is not goodbye. This is just me saying see you soon. Malkops in the Malala pipes, no filter. Keep it locked. Thank you so much for the support. Keep following, keep subscribing, keep sharing. We're in this journey together, my friends.